What do you do when you need a fire lit under your butt? I'm going to give you my 3 best ways. So it's going to happen. Well, every once in a while, you're just going to come to a point to where the motivation is gone. You're motivated to make change, and for a couple weeks, you were like Rocky. You were coming in the gym, you were kicking butt, you were eating like a nutritionist, you were working out like a monster, and then all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're like, damn, I don't want to do this. What are you supposed to do then? And guys, it's going to happen. So here's my 3 best ways to make sure you get a fire lit under your butt when you need it. Number one best way is get a buddy. Truthfully, you want to get someone who's going to do this who almost is just a little bit better than you, who's a little bit in better shape. They've got a little bit more of a routine down, because this person is going to call you up and give you crap when you're not there, and sometimes you need that. When you have someone waiting on you, you're more likely to kind of show up to the gym. You're not likely to miss up. That's why also people hire a lot of coaches and work with trainers, because the trainer, such as me in this case, we will call you if you don't show up. In fact, we have a rule that if it's morning time, if you're scheduled to come at 5 or 6 a.m. and you don't show up, I FaceTime you. So when that happens, you know damn well that you're going to show up, because there's people depending on you. Whether it's a coach, whether it's your best friend, doesn't matter. Whether it's a family, find someone that's just maybe just a little bit better, has a little bit more accountability than you. And you know what will happen? Those days that you don't want to come to the gym, those are the days you're going to be so glad they're there, because you don't want to disappoint them. That's number 1. Number 2 way to kind of get a lot of fire under your butt, remember why you started. Guys, at one point in time, you all started for some various reason. There was some reason why you got started in making a change. Think about that. Remember why was it? Was it because you wanted to get off $500 a month worth of blood pressure medication? Or was it just because finally you didn't want to be embarrassed taking off your shirt at the pool? What was the reason? You need to remember that reason. And sometimes when that comes around, you're forgetting that reason. Remember how you felt not wanting to take your shirt off at the pool. Or if it's for that blood pressure medication, take a look at that damn bill. $500 a month for blood pressure medication? Hey, it's out there, guys. It's there. And if that wears you out, remember that. That can be get emotionally attached to that reason. And if you do, what you'll find happens is you will spur you on, and it will keep you going for those days come around to when, hey, to be honest, you don't want to do it. A 3rd way. This way is a little cruel, I know, but it's just one of those ways to those people that just go, okay, you're right. Look in the mirror. I know this sounds harsh, guys. As a coach, I know it sounds harsh. I'm not a big believer in looking at the scale, but a lot of people have a reason that they want to look a certain way. And when they wake up and they're like, I would just much rather eat cinnamon rolls and get a donut. I'd much rather get this giant 500-calorie latte. I would much rather just not work out, skip the gym a few times. Well, stuff like that kind of got you there in the first place. If you ever just sometimes need motivation, again, it is a very harsh thing to do, but sometimes I have found this works best for some people. Look in the mirror. If you're very happy with what you see, that is amazing. You've achieved a level that most people don't. I'm here to tell you, most people don't achieve that level. And if you have, seriously, that is awesome. Pat yourself on the back. Not many people get there. But if you look in the mirror and go, or you're with that person that you avoid looking in the mirror, maybe remember that. Guys, it doesn't have to be a vanity complex or anything of that nature. But if you think that there's a reason why you got started, take a look there. So 3 ways, recapping one more time. 1, get a buddy, get a coach. Number 2, remember why you started. Number 3, the harshest one and the most crude one out there, look in the mirror. If you ever need a fire lit under your butt, try one of those 3 ways, especially those days when that motivation is low. I can assure you, you're going to find some way to keep you going. So guys, let me know what you think. What ways have you done to kind of keep the motivation going when all of a sudden you're just finding that, hey, you know what, damn it, I don't want to work out. What have you done? Comment below. I'd love to hear it. But in the meantime, everyone, take care, have amazing workouts, even better meals, and I look forward to chatting with all of you tomorrow.